It is very difficult to manifest if we are not overcoming these three important state or things. And if we can overcome this, manifestation can become a child's play. Let's look into it. Before that, please comment in the comment box. I am a manifester, that we start our journey to become a manifester and then create the desired life that we've ever wanted. Let's look into it one by one. Number one is that we do not hang on to what we want. We want X one day, and probably the next day we want Y, and then the next to next day we want something called Z. There is also a saying that human mind is like monkey, it just keeps on jumping from one to another to another to another. This is the primary reason why it is difficult for us to manifest. Let's look into an analogy. Consider that you're going to a pizza shop and then ordering a pizza. And the pizza guy comes in and then he takes the order from you. What's the order? You order, say, a chicken pizza. All right? You order a chicken pizza. Medium and large, depends on your appetite. You order that. The guy in the cash counter, he takes the order, and then that will in turn go to the kitchen, and then they will start preparing what you want. See it, and then you wait for the pizza, and all of a sudden you realize that today is your fasting day. For some specific reason you fast. You're not out to eat non-vegetarian. Then you realize, you go to the counter and then you say to the counter guy, hey counter guy, I do not want the chicken pizza what I have ordered because I'm fasting, so I need to reorder it. Can I? He asks the counter guy, and then the counter guy says that yeah, I can do it. You look into the menu again and then you order say vegetarian pizza. You can decide upon what is the vegetarian pizza you want to order. This guy say to the counter guy that I do not want this, I want a vegetarian pizza. And then what the counter guy does is that he meticulously takes the order and then he gives it to the kitchen for the kitchen guys to prepare the pizza. This guy is very happy, and then he comes back to his seat and then waiting for the pizza to come, and all of a sudden he realized that he's in diet and he's not supposed to eat junk food or food like pizza, burger and all those things. He has a chart to follow, and then he realizes that I cannot eat these things now. And he thought, let me go back, and then he goes back to the counter again, and then he speaks to that guy saying that sorry, I ordered the wrong thing. I don't want a pizza, all I want is just a salad. He ordered the salad. The counter guy receives this order and he cancels the previous order, and again he goes back to the kitchen and then he says the kitchen guy to prepare this. If you look into the old scenario, what it is happening is that the pizza guy, the counter guy in the pizza shops, whatever the order you're giving, he is receiving it and then giving to the kitchen to get it prepared. So he's not denying that no, this can't be done now because we already placed the order. So something similar is exactly what is happening in reality also. Consider this pizza guy, this counter guy in the pizza shop is the universe. And then you are the one who you are already as it is. Whatever the order that you're placing to this universe, this pizza shop guy, the customer guy or the counter guy, the universe will receive whatever you order. And what happens is that the universe will start preparing. Like the kitchen in the pizza shop prepares whatever you ask for. Similarly, the universe will also start preparing. But then the thing what we do is that consider you are placing an order for one specific material. Say, let it be some X money, or let it be a car, a very specific model car. You're placing the order, and then placing the order is all the manifestation techniques, whatever you've been doing, whatever that I can teach, and all those things comes into the picture. You place the order to the universe, and then the universe religiously, like the kitchen guy, will start to prepare all the ingredients required for the universe to serve you the car. But what happens is that you go out there and then you saw some other car. Hey, this car is much better than that. And that car is much better than the one which I have already placed the order for. So go and then change your mind and you start to believe it will be much better for me to have this car rather than the other car. And what happens, like unknowingly, you are trying to place another order or trying to cancel the order and reorder whatever you want now. And then the next day or the next moment, you saw some wonderful car on the road, and then probably you like something in that very special car, and then your liking will go towards that car. In the sense, unknowingly, you are trying to override the previous order, whatever you place with the universe. And this is one of the main reasons why the thing is not getting manifested, or it is not getting manifested during the time in which, or on the time in which you want the manifestation to be happen. What will happen in the kitchen is that you place a pizza order first, and then you cancel it, and again you cancel it, and then cancel it, and then trying to reorder the pizza. The time taken for the final product for you to come and for you to have and savor the pizza will get delayed. Something same is happening at the manifestation level with the universe also. The more you try to poke into your manifestation, the more time it will take for it to get delivered. So if you look into it, the entire concept, what I have been speaking about, is nothing but one very, very important concept in the entire manifestation. What technique that teaches is that letting go. It is nothing but letting go. What will happen if we do not let go on what we want is that you keep on reordering knowingly or unknowingly consistently to the universe, and then it will never come to you. Or the gestation period, what it takes for you to get what you want, will keep on elongating, and it will come very, very, very delayed, and then it will serve to you. Whether you want the thing immediately to you or you want little later, it's all depend on the will of hanging on to exactly what you want in your life. And that's one of the most important factor that we need to consider. I told there are 3 points. This is the most important. The next important point is that please do not talk about what is that you're manifesting to other people in your life. All right. Why I'm saying this is that it is always nice to share with people, but I have experienced this quite a lot. In fact, I have tested this many number of times, and it is not advisable to go and then share what is it you're trying to manifest. Manifest in silence and then announce it to people after it get manifested. That's very, very important, because the thing is that there is something called energy, right? I mean, everybody knows about it, this energy. What is happening in this energy is that when you share things with people on what you want to manifest, there can be people who are like happy about what is it you are to manifest, and there can be people who are not so happy about what is it you're manifesting, and then that creates a grid of or a mixture of energy which revolves around what is that you are trying to manifest. Or someone also want to manifest exactly the same what you want, and then if they hold like higher energy than you, so it's all about the energy game. So if you want something, something in life, all you need to do is that hold your energy at a higher level, so the things will automatically come to you. Consider someone is holding a higher energy, and then you're just doing the manifestation technique, but then you're not doing anything about the space in which you're doing or who is doing the manifestation. I always say is more important than the manifestation itself. Why I say this is that if your energy level is low and then someone's energy level is really high, there is always a possibility that what you're trying to manifest will go to the other person, and then you may not get it at the end of the day. That's one of the reasons. But if you look into it, it's all energy game. So do not announce it to people out there. If not, just say to people unless you manifested it already, you can announce it. That's the second point. The third point is very important point. All right. So what is it? The third point. The third point is again something which is called as impatience. If you are impatient, consider that doing the first 2 points, you're letting it go, but then you don't say this to people. But then at the end of the day, if you are impatient in receiving, or if you're not allowing the time which is required for the universe to create what you want, and then trying to again poke at it, it will never manifest, right? You're living in this 3-dimensional world where things are linear. It is non-linear in the sense How to explain this linear and non-linear? Linear is basically first the morning will happen, and then the noon and the night. That's linear. Like morning 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So these are the timings. It goes linear. It cannot happen the other way, in the sense of it cannot be morning in the first, night second, and then the last can it be the evening. So it cannot happen. In the sense, the time is always linear. So it's like one after another and after another and after. That's how it goes. But there is something called quantum world or the quantum space where the time can be non-linear. I will be explaining this a little deeper in a different video. I'm saying this is that there's something called Hawkins scale, right? So in the sense, Hawkins scale is nothing but human consciousness, and then what is the states that is in, or what is the energy that is holding on in any given moment. The least he has given rating for everything, in the sense number 20 is for the guilt, and there is 10 also. Pain is 1000. Let's say it's 1000. That is enlightenment. There's something called neutrality, and there is something called desire. Desire is also little lower when it comes to the consciousness. What it says is that if you have a desire, and the desire by itself is low in consciousness, because, or low in vibration, because you don't have it, right? So that's again a different thing we will look into in another different video. So what happens is that when you become impatient, you keep on bringing down your vibration, say from joy to acceptance to neutrality to desire to courage, and then it keeps on coming down. And then the thing is that when you are in these spaces, which is like below neutrality, or say below desire or even courage, the manifestation will never happen, because you are at a vibration zone which is very, very low, and then what you want may be at a different higher level of vibration. This is very important. What is that? Do not be impatient, and then give the time, allow the time required for the universe to create the things whatever you want in your life. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope this video is adding value to you. If you feel like this video adds some kind of value to me, please do subscribe to my channel, and please comment below the thoughts that you have or your opinion on what I shared in this video. Thank you so much.